Look at that. It's going. We're operational. I am having a stroke, or as times am I. I'm, what's happening, Deanie? Dean Parks is in the house. All right, we're going. We're going. We got to put this thing in its little tripod holder thing. Let's see if this is going to work. You in there? Ouch. There we go. How you doing? Yeah, that's no good. You got to come up a little bit. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I don't have a lot going on today. Um, and no, I'm not going to fix bicycles, being that I don't have any content. All right, how's that? How's that? Is that good? Not too bad. I kind of set up shop a little different. Oh man, I didn't shave. I'm in trouble. I'm looking at myself on the computer. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Calvin's in the house. Danny's in the house. Will Reese. Will. Every morning, I get going ready for the show, and boom, boom, boom. Guess what? You're there. Let me back that up a little bit. How's that? A little better? Let's see here. Soundtrack of our lives. Everything's good, right? Audio's good. Everything's good. Ambrose, what's happening? Thumbs up, people. Welcome to the Happy Oyster. Prioritizing. When you're a one-man show, things start to get a little bit overwhelming at times. Especially all of a sudden, the weather started to get nice. And of course, you got all your personal crap like yard work and this and that and all of that good crap, as well as the fact that a new business coming along and doing its thing. And it's all good. It's all good. Does this come back anymore? How much of a time delay are we on this thing? That isn't too bad. So I start, I got a lot on my mind. Where am I going to keep the boat? Where are we at with seed? Where are we at with this? Where are we at with that? And then I got, I'm working for another guy. It's exciting. I'm having a great time. It looks like I'm all alone, and I am kind of all alone doing my own thing, and it's all good, and I'm liking that a lot. Tony Jo is doing her own thing. Baby G, if I can brag a little bit about Baby G, my daughter, she came back from the New York State Skills Nursing competition, of which she came home with second place. She did not get first, but that's okay. She got first on Long Island, and she did not get first up in New York State. She does not travel on to the nationals. She has, at the state level, she's done, she's finished, and it's all good, and she had a great time. She was not upset that she came in second. She had a great experience. She just loved it. That's my proud father moment. So that's that. Other than that, been working, as you guys know, I work for Paul McCormick over at Great Gun Shellfish Company. Check them out on Instagram, Gun Shellfish. Make sure you tell them the Happy Oyster sent you. We're having a great time out there. The bay has been beautiful. The weather's been nice. It's just, things are starting to come together, and I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed. I'm all the shit that's going on. And where do I go? I got to this, I got so many different things. So you have to prioritize. So you sit back for a minute and you mellow. Good morning. Hello, Finland, Sweden, here, blah, blah. Good, absolutely. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day. No, it is not 7-Eleven coffee you see here. This is, I think it's Cape Hatteras is on the lighthouse on here. Dun, dun, dun. So, one of the things that's been bothering me is where am I going to keep the boat? But really, in all honesty, the boat's got to get done in order to keep the boat. So, I automatically prioritize now that one, right? So now, in order to have the boat and do your thing on the boat, i.e. oyster farm, you need to have permits. So now I have gone to the next step, to the permits. right? And then do you see where it's going here? It just goes from one thing to the next to the next. So where are we? What do we do? This is where we're at right now. Tumbler, getting ready to go on the boat. I've been saying that for a long time. We've been talking about a new camera. I finally got the okay from Antonio, my tech guy, my son. And yes, he liked the idea. I had to think about this for a minute. Yes, he liked the idea, and yes, we have to rent it in order to try it out to see what the story is. We're just going to need a block of 3 days to rent this thing for 3 days. It's going to cost us a couple of bucks. I'd much rather rent it than go out there and spend that money. And I want to have that block so that he can be there and I can be there. And that's where we're tangling. So hopefully next week he starts a new job. So it's like, whatever. Okay. Crazy. Again, prioritize. The number one priority right now is to finish the boat. That is no ifs, no ands, no buts. The permits are in process. We're gonna have a meeting coming up this week. As a matter of fact, all of a sudden it just happens, you know. It's like I got a meeting this week with the Peconic Baykeeper. We're gonna go over gear. I was showing you cages last week. I did some modifications to the cage. I'll show you where I'm at with that. Trade some ideas, you know. Might be a possibility of a job for myself, meaning, you know, somebody might want to purchase some gear. We'll be happy to make gear for somebody else, obviously for money. So this meeting is going to be densities, gear, what their procedures are, what our procedures, and we're going to, again, we're trying to make this thing work. It's like almost like it's not really a cooperative per se, but we're all within, you know, it's a large parcel of sea that is the grant land, and then each parcel is chopped up into 5-acre spots, and there's a bunch of guys, and so we're going to have another meeting about that this week. So that's going to be exciting. Back to that again. We have taken some calculations, and that's a good question that you asked that. How much weight can the boat hold? I'm not worried about the amount. I think it can hold as much as we can put on it. Somewhere I asked Freddie about a calculation, and he was looking at it, and we did something to the degree of the displacement and the this and the that, and you know, we kind of we could see where the water line is, right? And we can take the dimensions and of course the weight of the boat, but again, it's displacement per se. We had it figured that you could just about put the minivan in there, a lot of weight. So I'm not worried about weight at all. I was a little concerned about weight on one side versus the other side because the tumbler weighs a little bit. But now, as my new design, which I'm about to show you guys, again, I don't know how good my internet connection is going to work for that, but we'll see what happens. My new design is the two 35 gallons each. That's 70 gallons, right? 70 gallons. And then you're probably looking at how much is fuel weigh. Water is what, 7 pounds a gallon? So I'm venturing to say that the weight of the gas tank's filled, but then on that side is also where the cage, let me show you what we're doing. I had to build a new thing. Let me turn this around. Maybe I don't have a lot today to go. Maybe, should I, I don't know what to do. Let me see what happens. Let me turn this around for a minute. 8.6 pounds, what does? All right, there we go. That's me. Never mind. All right, let's go back over to here. Back to this. Let me go back to that. Again, I don't know if we stop. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Now, I'm started. I can't go very much farther than that. Let me see if that does. Does that get the idea of what's going on? You can see the helm is started to take shape. The helm is taking shape, and our tumbler is into position. Are we still broadcasting? Tell me if it goes bad. All right. So you get the idea. We're working on the flow of the workflow. Okay, you get the idea of what's going on. Hopefully, everything's cool. Yeah, yeah. You get oh, there's the gas tank. There's the gas. Two of those side by back end to end, and then that'll go in there. That's gonna go on that underneath that. That's nothing set there. Okay, you get the idea? Nothing set. I can't see what you guys can see because I'm just sticking the tripod up on its end. So that's where we're at with that. You still good? I hope. No, not those. Two of those equal 70. It's 35 gallons a piece. I'll turn this back. All right, so. Commercial fishing license. Yeah, not only commercial fishing license, but I need DEC permit for on-off bottom culture. Does that make sense? On-off bottom culture, and oh, it gets ugly. When am I? Never, Eric. Never am I going to be doing bicycles again. You never. I should never say never. We're prioritizing oysters at the present moment. The weather today is kind of nice out there, and it's a Saturday, and I'll tell you, it's pretty nice that I don't have to be quite the slave to the weather anymore. Life is good. Life is really good. In total, got ya. Oh, okay, yeah, Dan. All right, cool. You understand where I'm coming from there. Good. Teach the oysters to ride bikes. Yeah, sure. All right. I keep reaching for my phone, and my phone isn't there. So, again, I don't have a lot going on. Prioritizing is the boat. But we do have to take care of the old lady and the yard work and that kind of stuff, which is, you know, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Pretty much the tumbler is ready to rock and roll. There's a pipe that's gonna go through the middle of that. I put my wheels back on, but I'll show you something that I kind of found out. And again, it's gonna be a lot of guessing and testing. This wheel here was the first wheels that we put on the bottom. And this one split, as you can see, and it was only running for a little bit of time. You can see how she split right here. So we replaced these rubber softy wheels, so you have softy casters, with a little bit harder caster. I'll show you. I haven't started it up. Maybe we should start it up. Dun, dun, dun. There she is. So those casters are on there. What? Your neighbor is what? Praise God, my neighbor is not smoking weed and blasting loud music. Mine neither. Pedal operated tumbler. Have you heard from BMX Boy? Not lately. I haven't heard from BMX Boy. BMX Boy does have his own channel going on. All right, so should we turn it on and see what happens? Would you guys like to see it go? Yeah, me too. All right, let's go over here for a second. There's bicycles. You know, I can't avoid that damn bicycles. All right, let's see what happens. We'll pop this up over here. I don't think anybody's ever seen this. Sea monkeys. They still around? Seal monkeys are brine shrimp, aren't they? All right, that's a good spot. That works. All right, I need an extension cord over here. Oh, my computer. I'm trying to remember what his channel is. I can't remember. He should have went with BMX Boy. What he should have did. All right, are you guys ready? All right. Fair warning, it's going to be loud. Are we clear? We're clear. Rolling pretty good. I got that. she is. She rolls, right? So your oysters go into one. This is going to be on a bit of an angle. It's going to be a little angle. It's not as loud as it used to be. So then the oysters go down. I know, right? The biking guide sign. I could put that on the boat. It's not too bad. It was a lot louder. I don't know why she's tuned down so much. Maybe because she's all tightened up. Yeah. Big oysters in it. These wheels down here are working great down here, so I'm really happy with that. That's cool. She runs pretty true. It's not as bad, it doesn't look too bad here. So, there you have it, the oyster tumbler in full swing. You think it's too fast? I don't think so. I have tested it. Yes, of course, you gotta have workman's comp. That goes for anything. We'll find out, Fred, if it's too bad. Oh, I gave the update on Baby G earlier, Eric. What was that question there? Is it on the big ring? No. Well, you do want them to bash a little bit, and then you want the ones that are big enough to fall through the holes respectively, and then they get redone. We'll find out. We'll find out. I could always tune it down. Fred's doing all right. Again, this is the first one. I'm going to turn it off now, all right? You might be right, Fred. You never know. You might be right. It might be too fast. If it's too fast, guess what? We'll slow it down. What a novel idea. All right. I got a lot of junk around here. I should be thinking about cleaning that up, too, as well. Oh, never ends, folks. Never ends. Let's see what we got going on over here. All right, there we go. Yeah, we built it ourselves, Q-Dog. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, yes, it is a blow-up doll. It's not just any blow-up doll. Her name is Raquel. If you remember from our old channel, Raquel had, in fact, I think Raquel has her own playlist, believe it or not. Well, you might want to check it out. I have not seen your rider bicycle on Instagram. I will check it out after the show. What do we got here? What time is it? 10:19. We're about done, man. No, it came with a, Raquel came with a display. Raquel is definitely, I'm not sure. Raquel will be with us, I'm sure. Oh, another sip of coffee. All right, so there you have it. Prioritizing, working on cages. Got a meeting this week. What else? I don't know. That's all I got, really. You lost a good friend today? I'm sorry. That's right, 10-speed. Maybe we should get like a little United States Coast Guard little emblem for her or something like that, Light Roadie, what's going on? You're a little late to the to the game. Yeah, I did tell you guys that one of the ideas that I got is just to let the thing rip, right? Let the new camera, once we get this thing up and running, and whenever the boat's running, the camera's going to be running. Which should, I've been dreaming about this. How many competitors won Long Island? On what? Um, all right. What else do I got? I got not much else for you, man. Helium. How many competitors won Long Island? I'm not sure. What do you mean, Artie, Mike? That's one thing we're going to have to compete with a lot is rust, especially in the thunder. I painted it as best I can. The next one's going to be built out of aluminum. You can bet your bottom that we're going to be built. It's never ending, man. You're going to be looking for another boat, a bigger capacity, a bigger this, a bigger that. Especially if you want to scale this business up. There is a scalability of this whole thing. It just takes the amount of land and being able to do what you got to do and get the permitting process down and whatnot. Once you get your permits, it's all hell breaks loose because then you can do what you got to do. And if it all works out on paper the way that it's figured to, you're going to utilize 5 acres and you're going to be cleaning boatloads of water, filtering boatloads of water with the amount of oysters that you have. I don't know if anybody saw 60 Minutes last week. 60 Minutes last week had Bren Smith, which is a aquaculture farmer dude that is working on kelp and using the whole water column from the bottom all the way up to the top to the surface. And various different spots. He's got the clams in the bottom in the mud, then the oysters are on the top in cages, and then the line comes up and he's got kelp on it that grows to the next step that's got scallops in between there, and it goes on and on and on. Good morning, John Becker. And it's pretty cool. Are chupacabras in New York? Yeah, man, we got El Chupacabras. They're nasty. They're everywhere, chupacabras. Oh yeah, I'm riding all the time. Zinc coatings are bad to use on boats. We put pieces of zinc on the boat to prevent from electrolysis with the salt water. Actually, there are pieces that hold the motor on. I cleaned these up the other day. These pieces right here. These are made out of zinc. And what it does is this is going to meaning corrode before the rest of the stuff is the idea behind it. Because with salt water and motors and blah blah blah, you get electrolysis. So you got to get rid of that. No, I do not. I'm just curious. Yeah, I guess. It sounds like a good idea. All right, I got not much else to go. 24 minutes. I'm supposed to go for half an hour. That's what I was trying to go for. At least that's the goal. I got not much else to go. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good to the last drop. They're not kidding. All right. Jack T. Jack T, hey, thanks for coming over from the Bike Channel. Spread the word, please, if you could. We will be doing more and more and more. Again, in the beginning here, it's, again, we're metamorphosizing. Yeah, exactly. As always, join my call, follow, and obey. Absolutely. I'm with you, Will. The best part about it is you can hit the button and say, go scratch if you want to. See? Oyster Cult. Blue Oyster Cult. Do you know Mark's new website? Mark's new website. I don't think he has a new website. His channel. Oh, my phone is doing the recording. Stupid me. Rankle, that's it. Rankle Bike Works. Rankles. That's it. Use his last name. That's what it is. Rankle Bike Works. Check them out. Freddie has been. I did see something. He got something going on this weekend. A antique tractor show or something like that. Send me money. We don't have any PayPal. We have nothing. We have no ways that you can send me money. You have to send it direct now. We're not even advertising, if you noticed. There is no advertising on our channel yet. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. You got any other questions or anything else, Nick? Yeah, he's working on some cool stuff. I don't know what the hell the one thing he's got. What the hell is it? Doodlebug. It's a doodlebug. It's like an old um, chopped down Model A or T or T, I think it is, T engine with, and they put along and they've got big tires on it, and they used to use it for towing like gang mowers and stuff like that on like big fields and whatnot. Doodlebug. Got a lot of power, a lot of torque, but not much speed. They're pretty cool. All right, I got much, guys. I hope you guys have fun. Please don't forget to leave, comment, and subscribe. Come on to our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Instagram. I haven't been doing much with Facebook. I'm thinking about getting rid of Facebook, to tell you the truth. But for now, we'll leave it. So don't message me on Facebook. Message me on Instagram. Message me on the email. Message me on here. Whatever you got to do, but not on Facebook. Do not like Facebook. What's Marco's channel? Not Mark's Rankles. Rankles Bike Works is Mark's new channel. Tell him I sent you. Yes, sorry. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. I got nothing else for you. I hope you guys enjoy your Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. I got some prioritizing to do. I got some things I got to get done. So, guys, enjoy. Have fun. Aloha. Arrivederci. Willard, you missed out on the good stuff. All right. I got nothing else. See you later. See you next week. Maybe we'll be 20. Maybe we'll be 24, whatever it's called. There you go. You got it, Wolfie. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you. Wolfie, you're the best. I only got one guy. I like that. See you later. Is this it? Pink. Do I want to? Yes. Ooh.